we will be walking into the cabin, you guys. I'm going to be walking in about... We'll give people 1 more minute. It's still doing it, you guys. Hold on a second. Alright, it should be good now, you guys. Alright, so with that said, let's go ahead and walk in there now that we got the stream running good, I think. Let's give it a check. Alright, yeah, I think everything is good now, you guys. Alright, so there's probably more secrets. Let me turn myself down just a tiny bit here, so I'm not too loud. There we go. That's a little bit better. Alright, you guys, so the counselor room is open. But before we walk in there, you guys, let's save it for last. Save the best for last, you guys. Before we walk in, we are going to check around. We're going to go ahead and cover all the secrets that we got the first time. So let's go ahead and get the mask done. I got to remember if it's sitting in the right place or not. Hold on, I think I got to turn it a little bit. There we go. That should do it.
Jason. My special boy. Killed for mother.
Look at all those scratches and just little nicks in the mask, you guys. Like the little, that is just amazing. It still is like, wow. Okay, so, for those of you that just want to skip straight to the counselor room, if you're watching this as a YouTube video later, you'll see it down in the highlights, and that way you can skip me doing all of the secrets and stuff again. But then we got to look at all the books, you guys. And again, you have to get them like right in that perfect spot before it'll zoom in. There it goes. Alright, and I think you just do that, and then you go to the next one. Now, I'm not sure if I got to do these. I know it brings up the script, but I'm just covering all the, making sure everything's covered when we go through and get the extra secrets that they may have added. There's probably more in this room. Alright, you look at those, and then the Necronomicon. And then, of course, the script. Then you can look at the script. And we did that. Wait, let's see. Did they add any pages, though? Hold on. They probably won't add any pages to these, but we'll check. Yeah, that's the same. I think that's the same one. Yeah, okay. So that's... Oop. I just made a glitch, you guys. Or maybe... Oh, it still thinks I'm sitting down. That's fine. Let's make sure that all the other doors, and of course the piano, the bathroom is still locked, and I don't think they've added anything out here that I noticed right away. And then of course, you know, you have the phone number. Nothing up there that I can tell has been changed or is different. Let's see. Let's check the radio. Well, let me look at the phone first, you guys. Let's take a peek at the phone. Good timing on the camera. Hold on, you guys. I gotta clean the chat room up a second. People being crazy in there. Hold on a second. Okay, we're good. And there's the first secret. Unlocked. Hold on a second. Alright. I had to bring my screen back up. Okay. And then you can pick it up again and there's nobody there. I'm pretty sure. Not unless they changed it. Let me see if I can. I don't know. I think that's probably the same, but let me make sure. Yeah, it's still a blank tone. Okay. Conservatory is still closed. Item room is still closed. We got one secret. We're going to go back down in the Jason room, you guys, and get that other secret that we know of. Back here on the mattress, as you see, there is nothing different. I do not think about any of the Jasons, or they just already look amazing as they can be. All still look the same. Nothing changed on those. Okay. Heading all the way back into the back of the room to get the secret. Boom. All right. Then you got to sit there and look at this. And this is another tricky one. Oh, there it goes. And there was the next secret. So that's all the secrets that we could ever find, you guys. That Charmin X mostly found those. And hold on a second. Nothing over here has changed. But yeah, Charmin X and Jason Omegle. Alright, you guys, so very nice. Okay, so I don't think there's any other things. See, those are the marks. This is the thing. Every time you get a secret, one of those little white marks appear. So there's probably some more in the counselor room. I think those are all the ones that are out here. So I don't think they added them. The front door is still locked, I would assume. I remember the front door used to be like just black before, and now it's actually redder than it was before. And then, of course, you can sit down, and when you sit down... Oh, yeah, we got to check the TV, too, you guys, and the radio. See if they did anything there. That goes off. I don't know if that does anything significant. I bet it will probably later, or we just haven't found it yet. But and everything is still... I'm looking for... I look for everything, you guys. I look to see if they changed anything. But everything pretty much looks... Let's see if you can mess with the TV. Can't mess with the TV yet. And the radio. Still 6 tracks. Okay, so counselor room it is, you guys. Boom. Let's see. Let's start from the left and work our way around, and then we'll go in the center. All right, so we have Demons, Killer Spice. Demons, Damn Enchiladas. Killer Spice, Deadly Heat. Ooh, baby. So I'm assuming that this picture is somewhere in one of the movies, you guys. And then we got like old pictures on the walls. Very detailed. I wonder what some of these pics are from, too. Are they just like random pictures? Or oh, that's very interesting. And the Welcome to Camp Crystal Lake sign, baby. Nice. Very nice. 1935. And again, you guys, I apologize. You guys, I apologize. Ooh, Jason's just walking around on his own now without having to go over to the window. Nice. I had to take it down from 1080. Usually I stream these in 1080p. I had to take it down to 720p this time, you guys. I do not know what's going on with the internets, but it's being poopy. So streaming in 1080p for now is... Wow, look at that detail. That's cool. So these trophies and everything, those are the same trophies. Or at least, let's see, are they still sitting out here? I saw them somewhere. Well, shoot. I could have sworn I seen those trophies before. Maybe I remember them from the movie. And I swore I saw him in the virtual cabin, though. Anyway, let's keep going to the left, y'all. We're going off course here. All right, very nice. Look at these torn up boxes, you guys. Those are the best boxes I've ever seen. All right, we got just mess over here, random mess. Okay, so I'm wondering if these are the boats that they're gonna have to fix. And the boats only seat 2 people. I think when you escape on a boat. Look how detailed they are, though. Very nice. Dude, I am loving the texture work. These models are great. Like the lighting and the shading on them. Oh. Somebody is getting mutilated. Yeah, very nice work. This game's going to look so good, you guys, when it comes out. This looks amazing. All right, so let's work our way over to the next side. Oh, we got a bra laying on the ground. Somebody lost their clothes by accident, you guys. Completely by accident. All right, tolerance. Okay, you guys, we got to practice the counselor way. We got to do the camp. Okay, here's our shit, y'all. We got to follow these guidelines when we're helping the kids and being good to each other. Friendliness, sportsmanship, integrity, courage, self-reliance, and tolerance. Yeah. I don't have none of that. Actually, I have some of it, you guys. I have some of it. I lie. I'm kind of friendly sometimes. I'll play a sport every now and then. You know. All right. So we have a picnic basket with nothing in it. That's great. Except for some ketchup and some mustard. It's expired, y'all. Don't use it. We got some life preservers. I'm wondering if all of this kind of stuff will be just decorative. But it looks really good. Like, all right, you guys, let's work our way back to this is where what's-her-name got shot in the first movie. She just came running out in the rain, y'all. Running out in the rain with her coat on and her panties and her bra. I don't know why she did it. That bitch was crazy. She was like my favorite character, too, in the whole movie. They sat down to play Monopoly. She had like that outgoing personality. It was really cool. All right. So let's see what we got here, you guys. We're finally in the center. We got the counselors. Why is this is like, okay. They have a little fake garden in here, you guys. A little campsite in the cabin. Okay. So I can't click on any of them, but that's what they'll be looking like. That's the first one. I don't know the names of any of them. Hold on, actually, let me look it up. I could tell you guys. Let me see here. Let me see. Hold on. I'll tell y'all right now. I gotta be more prepared, you guys. All right, here we go. So the one we're looking at right now, she is the athletic girl. All right. She's going to be the one that can get away from Jason like nothing, because she will lose stamina. Her stamina probably won't go down as quick. Reserved. Oh, okay. So they're not done with all the counselors that you guys. They got these little reserved spots. This is where they're going to be adding more models as they as they finish them. Reserved. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4 models. Whoa. And 3 more. Okay, so I wonder if one of them might be Tommy Jarvis. Hello. Dude, if they put Tommy Jarvis in here, I'm done. Okay, so this guy right here. Look at this man, y'all. Look at this man. Hold up. Let him look into your eyes. Look at his eyeliner. This man is looking. Hold up. Let's get a look, y'all. Let's get a look. Okay. He is like. Look at his eyeliner, y'all. Look at this man's eyeliner. Okay, so this man right here. This crazy man. Let me pull my window back up here. Let me pull my window. Okay, here we go. That is not the correct. Hold on. Somebody done rang the doorbell. I ain't got time for that. All right. This is the head counselor. So he's like, I guess he would be like Steve in the first movie, the guy that kind of ran things. He's the head counselor. Well, Steve was more the owner. So this guy's the head counselor. His name is Kenny Rydell. I'm glad they gave them names, you guys. I'm glad they gave them names. And I'm pulling these up by looking them up on Google, actually. So this is Kenny Rydell. The other girl, she didn't have a name. It just said the athletic girl. But I'm sure they will give them all names. That's one thing I actually was talking to some of you about the other day while I was playing Dead by Daylight, was that they named their counselors. And I hope that they give each of these counselors names, because that gives it a personal thing, like, because you notice how on Dead by Daylight, everybody's fallen in love with Meg Thomas. Oh my God. With Meg Thomas. You guys, when you have headphones on, that shit is really loud. Okay. But yeah, Meg Thomas became popular just because if she was a no name, I don't think it would have been as personal a connection. But yeah, I hope they give everybody a name instead of just the athletic girl or the preppy guy or the girl next door. So I hope instead of that they kind of switch it over and give this guy has a name. So I'm assuming that everybody is going to get a name. This man's got some boobages going on. Hold up. Or is he just got them? Hold on. Maybe he's just that strong, y'all. He's got some chest. This man has been working out. Look at you can see the dust and fabric on his shirt. Look at this. This is some finesse, you guys. I wish I could turn it to 1080p, you guys. I'm sorry the internet is being crappy. I should have just recorded this as a video, but I wanted you guys to be in the chat room too. So let's see what y'all talking about. And I got to take the look back over to, okay. He's got some man boobs. Yeah, I'm talking about. Okay. But yeah, you guys, you might can see this in 720p, but yeah, you can see all the dust and fabric, the loose fabric on his shirt. You can see exactly what it's made out of. And then that's cool. Okay, so we got little Miss cooking marshmallows over here. Girl, you burnt your marshmallow. For real. Okay, hold on. So her name, you guys, this girl, this crazy snisbatch, her name is, okay, they don't have a name for her yet. She's the bookish girl. She's the nerd, the geek. She is the geek of the group. Look how she's sitting, y'all. Look how she's sitting. Again, really nice detail. All right. So we got the 2 reserved spaces, and then of course the preppy guy. I think that's actually what he's called. Hold on, let me look. Yep, he is the preppy guy. He's wearing something around his neck. He's the kid you also saw in the E3 demo. Got his ass killed because he's crazy. He don't know what the hell he's doing, y'all. All right. So that's the preppy dude. I can't really look at him. Look at him, y'all. He's just sitting over here by himself, too. Antisocial. The antisocial preppy guy. Look at him, y'all. He looks so pathetic. Looks so pathetic. Ain't even smiling. He is not even enjoying himself. Why is there not? There is no reason to not be enjoying yourself at Camp Crystal Lake, man. What the hell is wrong with you? You need to, like, have some fun every once in a while. But that is all the counselors, you guys. And again, I told you guys it was going to be quick. Now, is there any secrets in here? I don't know. Let's stare at some shit and find out. This is going to be the part that's kind of boring, you guys. I apologize. I can't edit anything because it's Okay, so we got a secret, y'all. We unlocked another thing. I heard it. That was completely by accident that it would be the first thing I look at would work. All right, hold up. Let me bring my screen back. Okay, here we go. Okay. So that was the bra. Let's see. Is there anything else to peek at in here? Let's look in the basket for a second. GG, bro. Yes, this stream is probably going to be very short. This is a quick look at the counselor room kind of video. It is what it is. It is what it is. The team's working as fast as they can, you guys. They are working as fast as they can. Okay, so we can't stare at that. I don't think looking at the life preserver or anything like this. You got to find these real specific things. Yeah, that's not going to do anything, y'all. But the detail, like you can, it looks good. You can see the little bits of dirt that have been smudged into the life preserver. Okay, let's see. Can we stare at these maybe? I don't know. I don't think that's going to work either. Why is there a trash can just sitting in here? Okay, these ain't going to do anything. Maybe something will come out the trash can, y'all. Let's see. Nothing. Oscar the Grouch's going to come out. Oh, my God. Oh, Jesus. Okay. I don't think you can look at these. Let's try it anyway. We'll try it. Heavy Metal Turtles, what's going on? Chris Key, how's it going? Heave of Shadows, what's going on? Tyler, what's happening? All right, you guys, so I don't think, let's look in the closet. Ooh, hold up. What? So that's, okay. So they let you walk into the closet, just as there's no animation of you getting in, but they do let you clip through it to see what it's going to look like when you get in a closet, you guys. Now, I'm sure that the camera is probably going to operate a little bit differently, and you'll probably be doing this number right here when you pull the joystick in one direction or the other. It's going to do that number. I'm doing this manually right now to give you the idea. Like, I'm having to move and then turn the camera myself, but that's probably like so you can kind of move around in the closet and see what Jason's doing while he's walking around in the room, okay? So that'll be kind of cool. All right, so that's kind of neat. Is there anything in the bag? Let's stare at the bag. Oh, shit. I clicked on the door. I was like... Okay, so nothing with the bag. I'm trying to find if they have any extra things to stare at, y'all, that would do something. Look at these bugs just flying around in here. There is like already light in here, and they picked this one? Okay. I'm going to eat one of these flies, y'all. Yum, scriddly diddly. Give me some of that. There we go, y'all. Put my face right in the flies. Put my face in them. Look at these bugs. They all shiny and shit. I'm going to stick my face right in this lamp, y'all. There we go. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Now, this is a Friday the 13th game right here. Damn. Damn. I think I see the sun, you guys. Okay, let me get my face out of there before I start to have a seizure. All right. Is there something behind it? Hold up. What's this in the corner? I can't do nothing with that. I can't even see what that is. I think it's just the lever for the... You mean there ain't nothing secret back here? I'm about to lay down in the corner, y'all, and take a nap under the sign. If Jason comes in here, y'all, I'm going to hide right here behind the sign. He won't see me. You can't see me? I'm just clipping through it. So I think that's it. Can't click on anything. Let me click on the counselors. I didn't even try that, surprisingly. All right, no, the counselors don't do nothing. When you click on them, nothing. I'm going to take your marshmallow, girl. I'm trying to take it. It won't let me. What if I stare at her marshmallow? Hold on. Okay, so I don't know why I'm trying to stand around and stare at some marshmallows. Can I stare in the fire? Maybe the fire will do something. I like the ground textures. That's really cool. Oh my God, would you stop screaming in my ear, please? I am going to come over there. Yeah, that's right, y'all. That's right, okay? We gonna take a step over here. We gonna take a step over here. Y'all, I think that's it. There's like a big ass mask up there. Look at that. That's kind of crazy. It's like a big... Why would they just have a random African mask out here? I don't remember seeing that in any of the movies. This is a big room. Okay. All right, you guys. I think that might be it. We couldn't get Oscar the Grouch to come out the trash can. You know. We can't sit down on the bench, smoke some weed. Oh, there's that cot, you guys, from the movie. Remember the cot where they, in part 3, where they're trying to like go to sleep? And they're like, where's the bed? Well, there it is. Now, the trick is to gonna figure out whose bra from what movie is that? That's the question. I'm gonna leave it to you guys to figure that one out. I ain't got that kind of time. I'll let Charmin X, I leave you to figure out whose bra this is. If you can tell me, I don't know what I can give you. I will give you a machete to the face when we play together. How about that? That sounds nice. That sounds really nice. Okay, y'all, I don't think there is any other secrets in here unless I can climb up these canoes and see what's up on top of them bitches. Hold up. Can I climb the wall and just stick to the ceiling like a spider? That's what I want to do, y'all. That's what I want to do. What am I even walking on right here? Is that ain't no ladder. Oh, that's one of those water ladders. You hang them bitches off the side. Okay. I think that might be it. Trigger Tray Jason can't snap my shit up. He's still sleeping. It's almost like it's not Friday the 13th yet. We're just waiting for it to get here. And then he will come to life. Can I sit in this bitch's chair? No, because it's reserved. Okay, let's get out of here, y'all. I'm being crazy. So that's it. Am I going to open this door and Jason's going to be standing out there, y'all? I'm going to be mad. And then he kills you and it ends the demo. That would be amazing. You just open the door and he's standing right there. Oh, my God. They're going to do it. I'm telling you guys. I'm telling you, they're going to do it one of these days. They're going to make it so you're exploring the room and then you go to leave and you open the door and he's standing there and he kills you and it ends the demo. It ends the virtual cabin. They should keep it like that just for 3 days and then turn it off, because it would probably get really annoying for some people if they go into a room and then they can't leave. They have to like restart the demo. But anyway, you guys, we got another scratch. We got another scratch over here. Hell yeah. And I think that's it. I think every time they update, because they had their initial release, that was this room. So there's one in this room. And then they had the Jason room open up. We got the Jason room one. And now there's a counselor room one. We got the counselor room one. And I think that might be it until they open up. Let's see, how many more updates is it going to be? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, they could probably change all this too. 7, 8, 9, 10. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, it looks like. That's what it seems like. They might color off more than what I'm guessing. We'll see. But that's it, you guys. That is the counselor's room. Somebody is trying to come in the door. That's creepy. I wonder if they'll have any creepy shit like that whenever they have the real game come out. All right, Jason. We will see you next time in the next update, my man. We will see you next time. I want an update where I get to walk out the front door and go explore Crystal Lake, man. Or at least look out by the water. See, they could have all the outside closed. They could eventually turn Jason off and then just make it to where you can walk outside, have each side blocked off, so you can at least like just go out and listen to the sound and like just enjoy Crystal Lake. I will do a live stream of sitting by Crystal Lake for 8 hours. Just people can chat. All right, you guys, I am going to cut this live stream out. I'm sure Charmin or Omegle, Jason Omegle, will probably find a lot more things than I did. I know Charmin will tell you exactly. Well, I mean, like most of the canoes and most things in here are generic or from the first movie. Like this, and most of these are from the first movie. All this stuff is generic. They could have been seen in most of the movies. The cots from the third movie. Charmin's going to tell me who that bra belongs to. And this I don't remember. This sign right here, I do not remember where that's from. These canoes, I think, are mostly from the first movie or the second movie. And that's it. That is it. All right, you guys. So let's cut this. Let's leave this with some music. All right, you guys. Thanks for stopping in again. I know that these are short and there's not a lot for me to talk about, but I try. But as always, you guys, we will always be doing cool horror things on this channel. I do play other games. I don't just play horror, but horror is one of my favorite things, obviously. So I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for stopping by. Corrine, Laura, Panda, Ashley, 1988, Agent Fox McCloud. Number one Walker, you need to stop coming into the chat room and saying the same thing every day. Stop spamming my chat room, bro. Appalash Nation, Loose Fang, Commander Bacon and Eggs, Skylar Jackson. We'll see you guys next time.